They call me Dan, the Lakers DTLF. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
What up, Laker family? It is your boy DTLF back with another pregame live stream as the Lakers get set to face the Pelicans, the New Orleans Pelicans to be exact. Today at 7:30, we'll be on Playback with my guest, Empire Jeff, man. My brother's going to be joining me today as a guest, so I look forward to that. We should be going live at 7:15, so tap in. You see the link pinned at the top of the comment section. But welcome, guys. Welcome. Super excited for this game. Lakers have an opportunity to make what went wrong yesterday right today. D'Lo is probable to go tonight, so most likely he will play. We know the Pelicans, extremely tough team this year, right? They are 30-21. They have a better record than us overall. Although we do have their number, we eliminated them from the in-season in-season tournament. Yes, I was gonna say playing from the in-season tournament, and we have their number the last couple of games. So hopefully we keep that going tonight. However, they do got some pesky players. Obviously, they like to get up and down. So this one is not gonna be easy whatsoever, man. We know Zion can be a problem when he's got his game going. Brandon Ingram, ex-Lakers, always tend to kill the Lakers. Just so many things that we got to look out for today versus the Pelicans. But as far as Vando goes, the Lakers are scared for Vando. They're scared that he might potentially be lost this season. So I am a little concerned about that little update, that little nugget we heard today. Outside of that, man, I really want this team to play their heart out, man. And if we get D'Lo back, I'll be excited for that because D'Lo has been playing sensational basketball, right? So I'm excited about potentially having him back. Rui has to be better than he was yesterday. Austin got to be better than he was yesterday. AD was sensational. LeBron turned up in the second half. But overall, I mean, we just have to lock in tonight. And we definitely better not, we better not take this team for granted because, like I said, they have a better regular season record than we do. We're talking about the Pelicans, right? There's a couple players you got to watch out. Like I already mentioned a few names, but other role players as well. Jonas Valanciunas will crash that glass and give them second chance points and even, tip the ball in himself. CJ McCollum, we know he loves playing the Lakers since way back in his, Portland Trailblazer days. Hey, what up, Tamika? Welcome. Oh, snap. What did you hear about Vando? I'm hearing that internally the Lakers are afraid they might have lost him for the season. So that's the bad news. That's actually horrible news, but we don't have an official update yet. This is just internally what they're talking about right now. As far as who the Lakers might potentially grab off the buyout market, I've been hoping for Stanley Johnson. That doesn't sound realistic, though. We haven't heard his name. Spencer Dinwiddie apparently is going to meet with the Lakers tonight. He already met with the Dallas Mavericks last night. So hopefully, since we're the last team to go, we leave a lasting impression on Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, he's going to come to Staples, a.k.a. Crypto, at the right time. You see this Kobe statue. By the way, talking about the Kobe statue, for those of you that have not got a chance to see it, it was wonderful down there, man. I've seen the clips. I am blessed enough to go to the game when the Lakers face the Spurs this month, so I can't wait to see it in person. But it looks glorious, man, in the clips and in the pictures. So congratulations to whoever went to go see it. For those of us that have not yet, I can't wait. What's up, Don Terry? What's up, my brother? Lakers signed Joe Harris and Marcus Morris. Here's the question, right? Who are you cutting from the roster? Because in order to sign both of those players, you're going to have to cut one player. So who's going to be the odd man out? That's what I want to know. Who are you guys cutting from the roster right now? Who is the one player who you believe is the weakest link? You should have a roster spot, right? I'd love to know, chat, because I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to choose personally, right? Let's see here. Dinwiddie, Lakers, Joe Harris, Marcus Morris. Again, the roster spot, yo. The roster spot is absolutely important because we have one available now. According to multiple reports, we could have Gabe Vincent coming back as well. So that's something that I think Dinwiddie's going to factor into his decision. Where could he get more minutes, in Dallas or here? Also, I hear that Dallas could pay him more money. So if he cares about the money, he'll for sure sign with them. But yeah, let's see what happens. Now, as far as the Lakers go, guys, Lakers were on a wonderful run. We had just won 3 in a row. We had won 4 out of 6 on the road. Come home to a horrible letdown yesterday. Let's see if we can pick it back up and where we left off, because we need that road energy, that scrappiness. We need the players to get after it, especially with the injuries. No Max Christie again with his injury from yesterday, and obviously no Cam Reddish. So we're going to be lacking some wing depth. Does this mean Skylar Mays gets to play some? I don't know, because D'Lo is probable for tonight's game. So if he plays, who knows? But what do you guys think of Skylar Mays? I love what he did yesterday. I'd love for him to get more minutes. Absolutely would love it. He said, I'm going to need a playback spot tonight. You got to join, bro. You got to join over there. We go live at 7:15. So first come, first serve. Just say, Dan, I need the VIP as soon as I get live. If you say it before, it doesn't count. I have to see it right when I pop up in there. That way I can hook you guys up with the pass, right? Early on. So make sure, again, for those of you that have not followed me over there, please do turn on the post noti bell, because I always have wonderful guests, as well as some of you guys are able to join me on there and watch the games together. And if you want to commentate, I'll let you guys commentate. I mean, it's really cool, man. Just we're building such a great community, and my goal is to have one of the top channels over there, just like right here on YouTube. So I'm trying to duplicate what we have here over there. So I truly appreciate if you guys either download the app or just log in through your computer. It is very easy, and you get basically free league pass if you tap in with me every day, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Release Cam Reddish? Ooh, I don't know, man. We're going to need a scrappy player like him for the playoffs. I know offensively sometimes he doesn't give you much, but defensively he's a dog. I don't think I want to release him at all. Yeah, I know, Tamika. Unfortunately, another injury. Here we go. Dan, Ham is hurting my head. Darvin Ham couldn't even let Mays do his thing. Yeah, that really bothered me last night because he was playing good, man. We started getting momentum when the young buck came into the game. And then he subbed him out. But I really like Skylar, man. I think, he reminds me a little bit of Jordan Farmar. Do you guys see it? Like his craftiness and his poise. When we drafted Jordan Farmar out of UCLA, he came in with a certain swagger about himself. For those of us that watched the Lakers for a long time, Jordan Farmar was super underrated as a point guard. And he came in fearless. At times, he would outplay Fisher. And there's not a lot of people you can say did that while they were on the Lakers. Derek Fisher was a dog, man. You doing pregame for Super Bowl Sunday? I do whatever the people want, fam. So if that's what you guys request, we get enough requests, yes, I can do pregame for Super Bowl Sunday. Although I am hosting in my house, and I got cousin and family and brothers and nephews coming over to watch the game. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, anything for the people. If you guys want me to do pregame or postgame on the Super Bowl, I gladly do it. How long is Max out with the injury? He's day-to-day right now, right? He will eventually be reevaluated and hopefully come back soon. Dan, women's college gymnastics is the new sport to watch. ESPN. Cameramen don't miss. Come on now, bro. You ain't watching the sport. You watching the females, man. I see you, bro. I see a little Dex, little perv, man. I just change your name. No, that's funny, bro. I'm just messing with you. I expect the first win on back-to-backs of the whole season. We need it, bro. We need a win. And you know what? Yeah, we've been struggling on those back-to-backs, but we should really be motivated after yesterday's loss. We turned up too late. Tonight, I want the Lakers to come out and set the tone early. We really own the Pelicans. Ever since we made the AD trade, we've been owning them. The only thing is that they're young, they're hungry, and they're looking to get revenge. Remember, we eliminated them from the in-season tournament. So, of course, they're looking for that, right? He said, Cranshaw, what's up, my boy? He said, yes, sir. I'll be on the playback with you and the homie Jeff. I'll be there early for the pass. What time you going live? 7:15 p.m. sharp Pacific time, right? So make sure you're there. If you're early, you're basically guaranteed a pass, fam. Unless like we get like 100 people in there early, and then I'm gonna have to pick and choose the first ones that came in. So, but regardless, man, again, you want to turn on that post noti bell over there, man. Playback is the new thing, man. I'm really enjoying doing the live reactions and multi-streaming. Both here and over there, but it's easier to read the comments over there. So if you guys do follow me there, it'd be greatly appreciated. He said, how you lose on Kobe night? I know, Jason. That one hurt. That one really stung, but I'm not surprised. We've been losing a lot of big games. On LeBron's night, when he beat the scoring record, we lost versus the Thunder as well. When Kobe passed, God rest his soul, we lost to the Portland Trailblazers. I believe Damian Lillard went off. We've been losing a lot of important games. And I'm starting to disconnect the importance of the night with the importance of the game, because we still enjoyed that night. The Kobe statue unveiling was super enjoyable. So I'm going to try to disconnect both, because otherwise I'll be really hurt, right? So the mature side of me wants to say, you know what? Those were two separate events. I'm going to stop connecting them, because this team is not capable of bringing it home on the big nights. Matter of fact, I was there Christmas Day, and they disappointed me, man. Like, I really wanted to see some competitiveness at least, and a victory on Christmas. So all the main games, shout out to Mies, who pointed this out on Twitter. All the main games this year, most of them have been an L, right? So the only ones they turned up for was the in-season tournament. But outside of that, the big games, we've taken L's, minus with the exception of a couple. Did you see that D-Lo podcast with AD? I did. I saw most of it. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I've seen most of it. And yeah, it's really cool, man. D-Lo's podcast is going to be fire. Going to be fire, man. So I look forward to seeing more, for sure. Dan, I love the Lakers, but I love my money as well. He said, I'm going to have to fade the guys on a back-to-back. He said, can't bet with your heart. You're right about that. If you're betting, or if you're, submitting entries on PrizePicks, shout out to PrizePicks. Then yeah, sometimes you got to take emotion out of it. Like, there's times where I don't even pick the Lakers because I know that they're inconsistent, right? So I feel you, bro. Swavy 380. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, by the way, man, if y'all haven't checked out PrizePicks, definitely check it out. 100% deposit match guarantee with promo code DTLF. That is pretty freaking dope, man. Honestly, like I've been blessed to be one of the first sponsors on there, and just to see this company take off. Because again, I told you guys, man, I ain't taking no sponsorships under companies I don't believe in, and to see it definitely lets me know I made the right decision there with PrizePicks. Like, that has been such a blessing, and the fact that you guys have won money off of this and we've won together, I mean, that has been pretty damn cool. But there's also another sponsorship that I haven't really been promoting them much, but I got to put them on the map because they're pretty cool. You could submit $1 entries, which is pretty freaking dope, and you can put up to 10 people up in there. So Better Picks, all right? That's BETR, Better Picks, and promo code PURPLE, right? Because obviously it had to be a 5-letter word. DTLF is not that. Lakers is already taken. So PURPLE, PURPL. It's my promo code for Better Picks. If you guys want to try that one, you also get the 100% deposit match up to $100. I think theirs is a little bit higher. If you want to put in more, they deposit match it, I believe, with my promo code. So yeah, Purple. But look, it's been awesome, bro. Watching sports has changed, and it's become even more exciting. Not that it already wasn't, but when you have some money on the line, like, even after you lose games, you're still rooting for certain things to happen because there's money on the line. Also, though, you might think that it also has hurt sports to a certain degree because there's a lot of conspiracies about the refs put money down and stuff like that. So it's good and it's bad. There's an upside to it and a downside to it. D'Lo has a personality for a podcast. D'Lo's awesome, man. He's an awesome person. I like D'Lo. The story will be epic. They will be champions this year. Go Lakers. You know what, Raul? I kid you not. Tonight, I was thinking, man, I was at the market with my girl, and I was thinking, damn, if somehow the Lakers figured out a way to pull it off and they won a championship this year through all the adversity, because really, all we got to do is get into a 7-game series. That means make it out of the play-in tournament, get into a 7-game series, and anything is possible. We made a deep run last year as a play-in team. Think about that. And well, that's all we have to do, and then we can go all the way because we have the talent as long as we're healthy. However, the coaching is a huge question mark, and there's still some missing pieces. But that would be huge, man. Imagine we shock the world and win a championship with nobody's picking us this year. Nobody, and I mean nobody's picking us. We always have faith as Laker fans that anything can happen, but nobody's realistically picking us on ESPN, Fox, or anything. So imagine if they somehow turned it around. That would be such a wonderful story. And in the year of the Mamba, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think it would bring me tears of joy to see us win this season. 2024, the year of Kobe, man. The year I hit 24K on YouTube. It's just, it's the date that they dropped the statue is perfect. 2/8/24. I mean, can you script it any better than that? You know what I'm saying? So this just feels like a special year, but the Lakers got to get on par. Otherwise they're going to get taken, man. That's all I got to say. We just need health. Honestly, I believe. That's right. Mixtape King. We always got to believe as Laker fans, we're never out till we're out, right? Till the clock strikes 0 on the season, then we're out. But anything's possible. We saw last year, a lot of people didn't believe. And I said, you know what? We're a trade or a couple pieces away. And sure enough, we made it to the Western Conference Finals. So we always believe here in Lakers Nation. My guy Evan said, I want to see LeBron get another championship on the Lakers. Me too. Trust me when I say me too. Wholeheartedly, I would like that more than anything. But most importantly, I would like to see the Lakers get another championship and become the winningest franchise of all time with 18 chips. All right. So I have an update here for you guys. Shout out to Jovan Bua from The Athletic. D'Angelo Russell is available to play versus the New Orleans Pelicans. So there you have it, baby. There you have it. D'Lo suiting up tonight. I like our chances big time. What up, Chris? Good to see you, my boy. Good to see you. Welcome to pregame. Let's see. He said, hope Hayes continues to get better. Energy guy. When we acquired him this offseason, I was very excited because this is the vision we've seen for him as a Laker fan base. We said maybe he can be kind of like JaVale McGee, that energy bench guy that comes in and provides a spark. Well, the last couple of games, he has done that. Is he starting to untap his potential? TBD. We need to see more of that. But, I really like the energy he brought yesterday, especially. And during the road trip, he was sensational, right? If he continues to do that, there's no doubt in my mind the coach has to reward him with more minutes. Hey, what up, Prince? Good to see you, bro. Nothing much, man. Just chopping it up with the good people, man, with the beautiful Lakers fans here on the chat, man. You know how it goes, bro. How you doing? We only need healthy players, that's all. Health is the major factor to anybody's championship run. Everybody knows that you can't win a championship if you're unhealthy. There's been years when we make it to the finals and we're unhealthy and we lose, just like when we lost in 2004 to those Pistons. I believe if Kobe was healthy, if Gary Payton was healthy, Karl Malone was healthy that year with Shaq, no doubt we would have won the chip. That one hurt a lot, right? Same thing in 2000 and 2008 when we lost to Boston. That one hurt because Bynum was hurt. People don't understand. Bynum and Gasol had developed a two big twin tower combination, and we missed that dearly in the postseason, right? And matter of fact, Gasol even got bullied because he was going 1-on-2. It was actually 1-on-3 because it was Perkins, it was KG, and it was the officials against Pau Gasol. So that was a very painful loss as well. But we learned and we moved on and we got better from it. He said we need Austin Reeves playing better. He was terrible last night. He was. But, he stepped up a little bit in the second half, but we need to get out of the gates early. Same thing for LeBron, right? Need to get out of the gates early. Austin started terrible. He ended up with a double-double. It wasn't an impactful double-double, so it didn't matter. But still, a double-double is a double-double, right? Bottom line is they got to get out of the gates early. Same thing with LeBron. He ended up with great numbers at the end, but it wasn't that impactful because, again, playing from behind, you cannot make any mistakes. We need to get out early and take control of the game. People understand that when you play with a lead, you can afford to make mistakes, and that's how you win those games. Jeff, what's up, my brother? Good to see you, man. Can't wait to cover tonight's game with you on Playback TV. Yes, sir, my guy Jeff. All right, let's finish last year's story. If the play-in Heat can make it to the finals, then so can we. Yeah, people are underestimating the play-in. The play-in gives you more time to get shit together. Because if you get hot at the right time, anything's possible. Miami proved that last season, right? But, we'll see. Happy to see my idol Pau in Kobe's tribute, Dan. It was wonderful, man. Pau Gasol is just an exemplary human being. He is what we all strive to be. Just what a godfather he is to Kobe's children, man. And I know Kobe's watching from above. Really proud. He is his brother's keeper, man. Love me some Pau. Like, we all strive to be like him. Now, believe it or not, I'm a godfather as well. Somebody made me a godfather recently, and I strive to be like Pau, and give back as much as I can. So they will be receiving gifts from me. They live across the states, and just I've been waiting to get my stuff together to be able to bless them with some stuff. But what Pau does is just phenomenal, man. He's just not only was he a great player, but he was a great human being, and I love that. Juan said, "Sup, Dan, call me crazy. I still believe this team, Dan, even how bad we played in the regular season, but if we are in the postseason, it's difficult. We just need to get Spencer and Marcus in the buyout market." I believe in this team, bro. I believe in this team wholeheartedly. I believe this team, if they're healthy, they can make a run. I do feel like we need to plug in some holes. I've already mentioned a couple. I think Marcus Morris would be perfect. Some people want Gallinari, some want Joe Harris. They'd be welcome additions. I like Spencer Dinwiddie, probably my second favorite option after Marcus Morris. Corey Joseph wouldn't be that bad, but he's not somebody I target right now. But again, there's going to be some pieces, and let's see how they fit on the Lakers if we are able to acquire one or two, right? My guy said, I'm a godfather as well and feel the same way you feel, Dan. It's inspirational to me when I see Pau Gasol doing that. You know, it makes me want to be better and better and better. Now, obviously, my monetary situation ain't as good as Pau's. If not, I take care of so many people in the world. But, we all strive to be better humans on the daily. Dan, I can honestly say this season is in the hands of Darvin Ham's decisions. That might hold some weight to it for sure, because if we had executed better, both defensively and offensively last night, we would have been very happy with that victory. And we would have had 4 in a row looking for number 5 tonight. Instead, we're back on the losing side. We're looking to bounce back, get on the winning side tonight. And I promise you, this Pelicans game is not going to be easy by any means. It is going to be extremely tough. You know, teams adjust after you beat them. So let's see what type of adjustments the Pelicans made and how we can counter those adjustments with our adjustments of our own. This is where coaching comes into place, where players' intelligence and high IQ comes into play. How will we adapt to their fast breaking game? Will we limit our turnovers? Will we actually do the fundamentals, knock down our free throws, limit second chance points? It's the little things like that sometimes gain you the momentum enough to win these games, right? Because it's a game of runs, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And when you hold steady, that's when you create separation, right? Dan, Mace could be a solid backup point guard for us. We might not need Spencer. He said, we maybe should get Morris or Daniel House. Thoughts? I agree with you. Like Spencer Dinwiddie is not my priority, but I would really like him. We're talking about 12 points and 6 assists on a bad year he's having. That could definitely change with the change of scenery. However, like I said, Marcus is definitely, I agree with you. Marcus should be our priority number 1 because we need the size right now, especially with Vando being out potentially extensively. I also like Skylar Mays. I liked him from the day. Well, I already liked him when he was on Portland. I said, okay, this guy put in work for Portland, and the Lakers saw him, and, they acquired him. Now, he looks very poised. He's been around in the NBA already, so you could tell he has some experience. He doesn't look like a young player, right? What is he, 25? So I was talking about this on Playback yesterday with my guy D Free, and we really liked his game. He was poised. We actually complained when Darvin subbed him out because I was like, you got to reward the player that's hooping right now. As much as I like Austin, and I like him closing games, this kid Skylar Mays was playing excellent. So I would have rewarded that personally. He said Marcus is a physical player. I want that guy. There's gonna be a bidding war. The good news is there's certain players, because of the CBA, cannot re-sign with certain contenders. So the Lakers are going to have a clear advantage to get at least 1 or if not 2 of these guys. So let's see what guys the Lakers choose and who shows mutual interest. Because I only want players that want to be here, to be honest with you. If Spencer Dinwiddie leaves here without an agreement, then I'm not even sure I want him. He should, the moment he steps in and sees that Kobe statue and sees the greatness, he should want to be a part of this. He's a Cali boy. Come on, man. What are you doing flirting with the Dallas Mavericks? The dirty Dallas, man. Dirty. Come on now. He said, what up, Dan? There's a lot of videos out today on LeBron not showing up to Kobe Bryant's statue unveiling and how he didn't address the ceremony when reporters mentioned it. What's your take? My take is that eventually everything will get cleared up. I'm not going to get caught up in the gossips. This is not TMZ. So I'm not going to really get caught up in that. That's on him. We can't really tell him where to attend or whatnot. He's a grown man. Me personally, I would have attended no matter what, right? And vice versa. If it was LeBron's statue unveiling and Kobe was the one that was alive, I would have attended that too if I was Kobe Bryant, right? So, but that's just me, and I can never judge people for things I would do that they didn't do. So I'm going to sit back and wait and let the stories clear up before I give a full take on that. But I want to see his side of the story, and I'm sure eventually with all these podcasts, everything comes to the light. Trust, especially with people putting pressure and bringing this to light, right? He said, got money on both of them, but I need people to score. All right, I see you, Dirty. I see you. Hopefully, hey, good luck, brother. Hopefully you get it, man. Hopefully your entry is the winning entry. For those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, I posted my entry early because I was at the market and I wasn't sure if I was going to get home in time for the East Coast games. So I posted my entry over there. I won't be doing a price week entry here tonight. Today was Flex Friday. What that means is when you submit an entry and you lose most of your picks, you get your money back in credit form. So you basically it's no risk, super high reward. So I played $10 and I could win a potential of $350 if all my picks hit, right? So that's the beauty of Prize Picks. They have so many perks. Obviously, you come in with a promo code from the top and you get to play with free money. So that's already dope in itself, right? Promo code DTLF gets you in the door. And it gets you with some, your learning curve is going to be with free credit money. So the more you put in, the more free money you get. So that's always awesome. I brought my brother into it. He won himself some money, so it's pretty cool, man. Again, if I'm showing it to my family, my cousins, my friends, my neighbors, it's because I really like the product. I myself have made over $1,000 in the last 2 years. And I don't play heavy like some people. They put in 30, 40 bucks per entry. I play 5, man. I'm not a, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to, really, I don't like high risk. I like low risk, high reward. So that's what I do. And I rely a lot on my basketball knowledge. 40 Fortnite. Bobby Bryan says, Dan, LeBron is my GOAT, but I think it's the best if LeBron leaves the Lakers and the Lakers start trying to find the next new star. We'll see, man. We will see. Right now, I'm happy with LeBron here. I will enjoy his presence as long as he's here. If he leaves, I'll wish him the best, and I'll move forward as a Laker fan. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This summer is going to be very revealing. Rumor has it Lakers are interested in Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young. The question is, are those players interested in the Lakers, and which ones are free agents, and which ones can we afford, and which ones do we have to trade for? So there's too many questions for me to address this whole situation right now. I do believe the Lakers get in on Kyrie and we land them somehow, then I think LeBron is right back here, right? But if nothing happens and we're not able to get LeBron the help he wants, then maybe he might walk. But again, we will see. We'll see. It's all hearsay for now. It's all rumors. LeBron has been on the record as saying he loves it here. He wants to retire here. Will we draft his son, though? Like, a lot of things could factor into his decision. So I'm a diehard fan. I'm going to be covering it from end to end here on this channel and on Playback. And, I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing it. Like, basketball is always a beautiful surprise. Beautiful surprise. Dan, I think it's weird that Minnesota is still the #1 seed in the West when they have pretty much the same players as last year, but they weren't that good back then. I'll tell you what it is, Evan. Every once in a while, a young team spreads its wings and starts flying, right? We've seen it happen with the Thunder in the West when they have Russell Westbrook, KD, Harden, and all these guys. We've seen it before with young teams. That's what happened with Dallas, right? First of all, Anthony Edwards showed he was a superstar in the making for Team USA, and that has translated over to the regular season. We all knew he was about to take another leap. His leap has elevated the Timberwolves so much that they're currently #1 in the West. Will that remain? Remains to be seen. Karl Towns, as much as I dislike him as a person and a player, he has had a good season this year. And their role players are stepping up big time, as well as good coaching. So it looks like they have taken that next step. Now, we'll see how far they get in the playoffs, but that's where you really see how far of a step they've taken. But in the regular season, they're doing great. Another team that has now spread its wings is the Thunder. Now, that is the scarier team to me because of all the draft assets they have. Right. And they went out and they grabbed a veteran in Gordon Hayward, which I think is a perfect fit for them. So they could very well end up being the top seed in the West. It could be the defending champion Denver Nuggets that end up #1, but it's going to be an interesting race. Imagine the Lakers start leapfrogging teams and they end up top 4 or 5. That'll be great. That'll be great. But, we'll see. This is the beauty of basketball is we get to cover it year round. I touch on a couple of subjects on around the league. We bring up some stuff. I write some questions for the guys, right, since I host it. And but now I'm going to take the coverage to a different level. And again, I haven't had a chance. I've been extremely busy with the trade deadline coverage and whatnot. Now that things are settling down on off Laker days, you guys are going to want to follow me on Playback. You see it's pinned at the top of the chat. So make sure you guys do click on that and follow me over there, man. Look up DTLF because I promise I will be covering the NBA even more expansively. Let's see here. Dan, every player we target also being sniffed by the Mavs every time. That time has some kind of envy on us. They are so irritating. Yeah, a lot of teams do this. The Clippers do this as well. Mavericks, this is why I cannot stand Mark Cuban. He pretends to be a really good human being. And while that might be true, he just annoys me. He's a Laker hater. He's been on the record as the same. Benaya says, Dan, I'm frustrated. We nearly beat the Nuggets, but our defensive hurt us. Yeah. Defensively, we're lacking. And, of course, we're missing Vando. We're missing Cam Reddish. Max Christie, who's doing an excellent job, got injured, and who knows how long he's going to miss. So, yeah, I agree, Benaya. It's been disappointing that our main defensive aces have been going down. But, it also shows you their effort and how they put their body on the line and how they've been getting hurt because of the effort, right? Which is why maybe a lot of players, they chicken out and they don't play defense anymore. But I love these guys. They're troopers, they're warriors, and hopefully they come back healthy and ready to make a tremendous impact. Chris, my brother, what's up, Chris? He said Ant-Man will team up with AR one day. Hopefully on the Lakers, bro. I'd love to have Ant-Man. Like, this literally would be the best shooting guard we've had since Kobe Bryant. Again, do not twist my words. Not better than Kobe, but I'm saying since Kobe Bryant, this would be the guy. But it'll be years before that happens. As everybody knows, when you draft a player, their first contract is guaranteed. Their next contract, they have the bird rights, and it's not till like the third contract option when they become unrestricted. And now they become free agents. Also, the Lakers have to have the cap space when that happens. But yeah, I believe when Ant-Man is like 27, 28, Lakers might have a chance to acquire him. And boy, would I like that. I would like that very much. He said Bob Myers should take Pelinka's job. I definitely think he's an upgrade and would be more trusted to lead the Lakers to the past LeBron era. You think so, Mitchell? I don't know. I've loved what Pelinka has done as of lately. And I think it could pay dividends, the fact that we didn't make a knee-jerk reaction move this trade deadline. I actually want to see what Pelinka could do in the post-LeBron era, maybe potentially the post-AD era as well. So, yeah, I want to see that, man. My guy said, watch for Alvarado. Dude pisses me off. He's really good, but yeah, he's a sneaky guy, man. He's definitely a sneaky guy. The Lakers just have to communicate because he'll sneak up, he'll hide behind the refs, he'll do stuff like that. And credit to him. Pesky, but he's good, man. He's good. My guy said we should have kept Mays in the game. Also, hi from Puerto Rico. Hey, shout out to Puerto Rico. Thank you so much for Super Chat, Jonathan. I appreciate you, my boy. Puerto Rico in the house. Yes, sir. Hey, by the way, isn't Alvarado Puerto Rican or is he Dominican? Am I confusing it? Not sure, but I think Alvarado's Puerto Rican, isn't he? But yeah, this dude is a pesky guy. I wish the Lakers had him. I like defenders like him who are sneaky and they're second chance type players that give you extra possessions. They're more valuable to teams than people know. That's what Caruso was for us defensively and also on the rebounds and stuff like that. Hey, Dan, how about Big Butt Lowry? He said he's a veteran we need. I wouldn't mind Kyle Lowry. Is he my top option? No. I've told you guys who my top option is in previous videos. That is Stanley Johnson, especially with the injury to Vando. But again, I like Spencer. I like Marcus Morris. Let's see if we can get our hands on one of those guys. It could be an upgrade. We could have had addition without subtraction, which means, we did good in the trade deadline, even though we didn't make a trade. Alvarado is a Puerto Rican. That's what I thought. Yeah. He said, yeah, that's why it pisses me off more. Come on, man. You're supposed to admire your guy. For example, I'm a big Jaime Jaquez fan. I get it, though. I'm not rooting for him whenever he plays my Lakers. I wish we would have drafted him. But, I respect him, and I like the fact that he puts on, for the flag, man. So I love me some Jaime Jaquez. So, I'm pretty sure when he doesn't play the Lakers, you guys probably like him, right? Yeah, you should like the Puerto Rican guy, man. La Raza, the Hispanic culture, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool to see them making an impact in the NBA. Now, me personally, I'm very proud of Jaime Jaquez because we have a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? Like when I cook people in the park, they don't expect it because I'm Mexican. I'm cooking people in the park. You know what I'm saying? I play with a lot of heart. So I'm proud to see somebody like Jaquez breaking barriers and opening up doors for potentially more Mexicans to come to the NBA. Even though he is American Mexican, right? I'm talking about all kinds of Mexicans, Mexicans, Mexican-Americans, all of them, right? I love to see my people winning as well, man. But it's a beautiful thing, man. The sport of basketball is so wonderful because it brings so many different cultures together. You see what Luka is doing representing his country. You see what Jokic is doing representing his. Manu for Argentina for years made them proud. Pau for Spain. And now I would love it if Jaquez turns into an all-star because he would definitely represent us in the best of his ability, man. He said, Dan, the Hornets waived James Bouknight. Would it be better to replace Windler with him on a two-way contract? Are you familiar with his game? Listen, Bouknight, I liked him as a prospect. However, it doesn't seem like he's panned out. I never give up on young talent, so I'd be open to bringing him in. But I've seen League Pass games, and he looks just super raw, man, super raw. Killian Hayes, I kind of like better from the Pistons as a prospect, right? Detroit probably didn't know what the heck they were doing with him. So I like Killian Hayes a little bit better than Bouknight. But again, there's going to be – the Lakers are kings in finding, when they say one team's trash is another team's treasure, the Lakers just absolutely kill it, man. Just absolutely kill it. My guy said, Dan, is Biyombo on a team yet? No, he's not, and I'd love to have him. Biyombo is an energy guy. He's a shot blocker, rim protector, just an absolutely solid guy. Let's see. Kamikaze MMO says, Dan, as a Latin American, I wish we have like Toronto, an NBA team in Mexico and in Puerto Rican. You know what? I think that's the goal for the NBA, man. They've been testing out games in Mexico. They've been selling out. in Mexico City. So, man, can you imagine like the Mexico City Scorpions or something like that? So it has a ring to it, right? Like something really, really badass. And that would instantly, like, I'm sorry, Knicks, but now I got to replace y'all with the, whatever Mexican team happens, because that's just really cool, man. That is such a cultural barrier they're trying to knock down. It would make the game even more international than it already is with the Toronto Raptors, right? So I can see that happening. But realistically, there's going to be an expansion over the next couple of years, and I think Vegas and Seattle are going to be the two spots, realistically. I hope Mexico gets squeezed in there somewhere, but yeah, realistically, that might be a while till that happens. Do you know you have a Nigerian on the Lakers? A Nigerian on the Lakers. Let me think. I like this. Trivia. Nigerian on the Lakers. Who are we talking about? Who is the Nigerian on the Lakers? I've never thought of that. Can you enlighten me and give me a clue? What position does he play? Who's the Nigerian on the Lakers? I didn't know that, actually. Dan, I wonder if there will ever be a team in Hawaii? It could be. It could. He said, it's not easy. Is he currently on the Lakers now? Is he on a two-way contract or is he on the regular roster? Who is it? It was Mbenga. I used to love DJ Mbenga. Fan favorite, man. Taco. Who remembers DJ? But no, who is it? I'm very curious now. Hasn't played yet. He hasn't played a single game? The people are saying Gabe Vincent, but he played. Who are we talking about? It's Gabe? Really? I would have never known. Oh my God, that's wow. Gabe Vincent? Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I did not know, bro. I did not know. That is cool trivia you just played on me right there. That's cool. That's what I'm saying, man. Lakers definitely internationally represented, man. We got all kinds of fans. You go to Laker games, it's a beautiful buffet of Laker fans. Just wonderful people all over, man, from all kinds of cultural backgrounds. And it's just a beautiful thing. I think this is why we love Los Angeles so much. It is the least racist city in the NBA. Like, we just love, you'll never hear, they'll compare, they'll complain about us being hard on our players. They'll complain about everything. But one thing you'll never hear is racism. And you know what? That is definitely a badge of honor that I wear as a Laker fan. I've never in my life heard that a Laker fan was being racist at a game or anything like that. So very proud of you guys, man. Very proud. Let's keep building on that, because you know what? I love all flavors of people, man. Like every ethnicity. It's beautiful, man. How is Gabe Nigerian? I don't know, but my guy just, he said, keep doing your thing, man. Nigerian in Portugal. Love you, man. I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. I love you guys as well, and I hope to travel the world one day, man. If I'm ever blessed to do it, I hope to travel the world, man. Portugal's another place that would be awesome. Nigeria would be awesome, man. He said, I used to blame the front office every time they have a dud in the trade deadline, but now I give them the benefit of the doubt, because we know that what actually transpired, he said, during transactions. Yeah, man. Definitely got to give them the benefit of the doubt. They killed it the last trade deadline. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys. Much love, man. Thank you guys so much. Hit that like button. Follow me on Playback. You guys see it is pinned to the top of the chat right now, so you can do that right now before it disappears. Again, join me and my guest, Empire Jeff, who are going to be calling the game today, starting at 7:15. Get there early. You get the VIP passes so you can see what we're looking at on the screen at the same time, and we could all watch the game. All right, I have a limit of 15 passes. So get there early, guys. Follow me, turn on the post noti bell, and all that good stuff. Also, shout out to Prize Picks and Court Kings, right? Obviously, man, my sponsorships mean everything. Better Picks, man. I never forget about you guys. Better Picks. Listen, if you want to do really low risk, high reward, Better Picks is the one, because you could play $1 entries, which I love. That's my type of stuff, man. Being from Compton, I'm a hustler, and I like to scrape from the bottom and get to the top, man. So $1 entries, no shame in that. I've won money off of the $1 entries. Matter of fact, my girl, true story, she's watching right now. She put in a $1 entry and she hit, right? She's really smart. She's learning more and more about basketball. So she hit and she got 8 straight players correct. So those 8 players turned into $100. So she turned $1 into $100. So that was cool on Better Picks. So again, but Prize Picks is where it's at as well, man. Again, you guys see the promo code there on the screen for Prize Picks, Better Picks. My promo code is purple. All right, all caps, purple. So thank you guys again so much. See you guys on Playback, and I'll see some of you guys here since we multicasting. and enjoy the game. Go Lakers, baby. Also, see you guys here for post game. All right, let's get this dub, baby.